Welcome to Boerum Hill's Test Kitchen. I am so happy to be able to cook a wonderful ratatouille, which is a nice savory vegetarian stew. And I will be able to do this in one pot. Now, as you can see, I already have everything that I will need to make the ratatouille. I have taken off the skins of the onion, and I'm just going to do a very loose chop of the onion. Everything is kind of big in ratatouille. It makes it nice and easy and quick. So I'm just going to cut it like that. And now I will be putting all of this into the pot. It will cook down a lot, and my husband taught me this. I will not start with olive oil like I used to, because olive oil breaks down when you heat up the onions. And I've got that on high because I'm going to want those to sweat. So just going to make sure that all the onions are kind of coated with the oil. And I will leave those to cook down. Now, cut up the eggplant. Eggplant should be cubed. Okay, got it sounding good. The parts of the eggplant that weren't so good, I'm going to be putting in the garbage disposal. So that you can see, it's looking like it's starting to get translucent there. And now it's time to add the eggplant. I mix that up, and I have lowered the temperature. I add some olive oil now. That was probably about a quarter cup. Just cover that up. The peppers, followed by the tomatoes, and add those because I want to go sort of the harder and then the softer, and then we'll finish off with the basil. Now I have all of my peppers prepped, and I'm again going to just do a very rough chop of them. But now I have the leftovers that I'm not using and I don't want to put them directly into the garbage, so I can use the garbage disposal. Voila! I do like using bell peppers any color other than green. I am not a fan of green bell peppers. So that is starting to look good. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. Eggplant really does sort of sop up oil. Have that on medium heat there. And now I'm just going to use all of those grape tomatoes and chop them in half, and then there will be some basil. Okay, so I am just finishing cutting these grape tomatoes in half. That is looking like a vegetarian stew, and it will cook down more. I'm just going to do a quick chiffonade of those basil leaves. We are almost ready to go. I'm going to put half of or 3/4 of the basil in. The rest will be garnish. Okay, so it's time. Looks totally done. I'm just going to put the rest of the basil on top. Nice and brightened up. How beautiful is that?